Connor, obviously back in fresh off the game at Fleetwood on Tuesday. How have the boys recovered and what's the mood like in the camp?
Yeah, we've all come in today with fresh minds. I think we know the last two games we've not been to the level that we've set ourselves this season. But I don't think you can get too down about it. I think the gaffer's message has been don't get too low with the lows, don't get too high with the highs, which I think is an important message. So just go with that, come in with fresh minds and back at the best cut on Saturday. So hopefully we can put it right again.
I think that messaging is quite important, isn't it? Don't get too high with the highs and too low with the lows. And how pleasing has it been for you as players to have that consistent messaging from the manager and also his coaching staff as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's important because it keeps you sort of level-headed in a way where you're not getting too carried away with yourself, and then when defeats like that, it's football, you're going to lose games. And then when they do come, it's not getting too low, not beating yourself up too much about it, and just sticking with the journey.
For yourself, I think it's 35 or 36 appearances so far, pretty much featured in almost every game. How have you found life down on that right wing back role?
Yeah, I've loved it. Obviously, you want to play as many games as you can, so being able to do that so far it's been a pleasure. And obviously, I've got to thank the gaffer and the staff for trusting me in a way to do that. And yeah,
I mean, it looks like you've adapted to life in the EFL swimmingly, hasn't it? And growing with every game. Do you feel like you've learnt a lot as the season's gone on?
Yeah, 100%. I think you don't realise in the moment, but then when you sit back and you sort of look at who come into the building to where I am now, definitely I think I've improved a lot. Even just little bits of advice from Gaz, Gaffer, Daz, and then even players like Unks and that. I know he's not traditionally my position, but we get into similar areas, so the little advices he's given me along the way, they've helped me massively when I look at it overall.
So yeah, you mentioned Unks there as well. Nathan Asimwe's come in recently. Have you found working with him as well? He plays a similar position as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously we're both young lads, so more Unks' information's been better for us too, but he'll have sides of his game where I can learn from, and I'll have sides where he can learn from. But we're both I think we've got an environment where everyone wants the best for everyone, which is obviously a healthy environment. So even at half time the other day, Nath was giving me little bits of advice how to do certain things different to help myself and then obviously help the team overall.
You mentioned the environment there. Everyone seems in really good spirits today. How determined are everyone to get back to winning ways on Saturday in front of a good crowd at the Poundland Bescott Stadium?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously no one likes losing, so was disappointed at the time. But I think you just got to come in, which we did today. We come in with fresh heads, fresh minds, and we just want to get back on the horse, get out there at the best cut, all the fans behind us, and continue the journey and get back on the run that we've just been on.
Salford City would visit us at the Poundland Bescott Stadium on Saturday. We had a great result there, didn't we, in the game earlier in the season, but no two games are the same. They had a great run recently up until there. I think it was up until their FA Cup game against Man City, but they'll come in with a game plan themselves, and it should be a really interesting game, shouldn't it?
Yeah, the game at their place was a tough game. Obviously, we got the result we wanted there, but like you said, they've been on a good run, like we've been on a good run, and ours has just come to an end, but it's time to start another one now. So yeah, I think it's got all the ingredients for a good game, and so we'll see how it goes.
We've been well backed at the last two away games as well, haven't we? Considering one was a 12:30 kick-off and then a really long trip on a Tuesday night. So how important has that backing been, and how important will it be again on Saturday at the Bescott as well?
Yeah, the fans have been on real home and away, and to come out in the numbers on a Tuesday night up there, it's disappointing we didn't give the results they deserved, but I just hope they know how much we all appreciate it and how much they actually affect us on the pitch.